Nhlanhla Lux is not a definition of South Africa. He wanted to use xenophobia for his rise to fame. Even Tutula movement did not belong to him. He went to hijack it for his own selfish interest, and we have reduced him to an insignificant molecule, and therefore no one can rise in Africa on the ticket of xenophobia. That is the beginning and the end of your political career. So anyone who says such politics is not worth entertaining, because they are short-lived politics and they will never be sustained, because politics are based on history, on philosophy, on ideology. Who of the ideological icons that are celebrated internationally and politically, progressively, was arisen into power on the basis of xenophobia? So that's why it's not sustainable. So please, such individuals who seek to project us as wrong people in South Africa, do not take them to heart.
Whether Julius is right or Julius is wrong, what's important is that Julius is young. And young people must be given an opportunity to lead over old people. Because old people continue to take decisions for this country. They continue to take decisions for a future that they will not be a part of. At least if Julius makes a mistake in the position of power, and I'm happy that they've got some form of small power. They are in government in some provinces. True. I'm happy that we'll be able to hold him accountable in the next 30 years, because naturally he should still be around, unless there's something catastrophic, such as an accident or a hospital but people like Julius, guys, they are the young people who then did not chill in the street corners when we were chilling in street corners. I did not personally chill in the street corner, but I'm making myself part of the blame. When young people such as Julius rose and said that not in our lifetime, not while we are here, we rather speak and even risk speaking the wrong thing, as long as we're taking the podium and the mic to speak and defend the history, the today and tomorrow of this continent. Because Julius Bafetu is not an idiot. Julius is actually intelligent. Sometimes you also have to accept that perhaps this is not your time. You were born before your time, or you were born in the wrong era, where the struggle does not fit like a puzzle. You're probably not the missing puzzle, so you're just going to be another politician, etc., etc. But now we are gonna. If I could, I would join the MK, the EFF, all black political parties. I would make them one thing and make sure that people like Julius are in the center of power, not completely running the show, but he would be in the center of that power, because his actions and him being present. Guys, you know, being present is very important. Imagine, example, you might not be the best financially, but don't hide from your kids. Just be a present father. A hug to your boy means a lot. Julius was present for all of us when all of us were never present for this country. He said, I'll be that guy. Let them kill me if they must kill me. So we can't undermine these things. And sometimes, as much as some things are personal, we must have the maturity to look beyond the personal issues. But Julius Bantsu, and if we can, as young people, we must mobilize ourselves, unite as Africans, and those who have displayed serious courage, wisdom, and leadership, Julius being one of them, we must put him at the center of power. But as long as he's not outside in a counter-revolutionary vehicle, he must be here with all of us, and we must do the right thing.
It was, we can never ever be found fighting against foreigners, in particular what we call African foreigners, simply because of political definition. You can't, because all of us have a relative, if you understand history, have a relative beyond these borders. Exactly. Whether in the grave or still alive, we all. This Africa is our Africa. All we are saying is that even without these borders, if you go back to 100 years ago, 200 years ago, let's say go back to pre-colonization, before the white men settled here and created these borders, we also had traditional and cultural borders. We knew that beyond that river, the Venda people are